For today's lesson, it is a review lesson. However, I did decide to make a short video for you, and I'm hoping it will be short. You'll notice I only have one slide over here because there is one more thing that we need to review that hasn't come up in this unit, but it has come up a few units ago. So hopefully this looks a little bit familiar to you, but I thought it would be helpful to go over it quickly just in case you don't remember from a few units ago. So here we have what you should recognize as what we have used to plot points using coordinate geometry. Over here we have different points that we are going to plot. They are called ordered pairs. That is what your textbook is going to call them when you do your exercises today. So all these are little indicators of where certain points are on this grid. Okay, and you should remember that we have an x-axis and a y-axis. So here we have an x and we have a y. And if you look closely, they're really just two number lines with positive and negative integers overlapping each other. All right, so the way that we figure out where these points are is we always start with the x. Okay, so the x number always comes first. So look to your x-axis and find the number 2. And then you look at the second number of your point, which is a 3. That's from the y-axis. You find the number 3 on the y-axis, and then where those two numbers meet, that is where your point needs to be. All right, and it works the same way no matter which section of the coordinate geometry chart you're looking at. So here our next point is point B. We have a -4 and a 1. So we find the -4 on the x-axis because x always comes first. Then we find the 1 where those two would meet up. That is where our point B is going to be. Letter C. We have -1 on our x-axis. We have -2 on our y. Where those two would meet up, that is our point C. Let's do point D quickly here. We have a -3 on our x-axis, and we have a 1 on our y. Where those meet up, there your point goes. And I have written down here activity sheets. I am pretty sure that in the activity sheet booklet I gave to you, there was one of those coordinate geometry mystery pictures. So if you'd like to look there and use that to practice this skill before the test coming up next week, you are very welcome to do so. A couple other things that you need to be aware of is when you are writing down ordered pairs, it's really, really important that you remember that they go in brackets. You start with the x number, there's a comma, and then you write down the y number. So make sure that you remember all those things. Brackets, x number, y number with a comma in between, and you should be good to go on that. So if you have any questions, if you're having trouble reviewing some of the concepts from earlier in the unit that I haven't reviewed on video, you can call me, but you can also take a look back on my YouTube channel if you need some extra help. You can rewatch some videos from previous lessons if you've forgotten anything. So good luck with that.